I don't know what to say, and I haven't done anything on this channel for a while, and yes, I'm back. But, I thought you could hear something about something here. It's something that he says. There are a lot of people that don't support the community for a reason, because they're either toxic. That's number one. Two, he's kind of right when it comes to the rights and somewhat. So.
LGBTQ plus. It's just a question I wanted to ask. I wouldn't say I support them, but hold on, before you get the wrong idea, let me just elaborate what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, sometimes they can get too aggressive when it comes to their having their rights.
Having their rights and they get aggressive. I kind of see that. But then again, I don't go to the gay community and see that type of shit. I don't go in groups and see that type of shit. The only thing I've seen is toxic people, because I do hang out with a lot of gay kids and teenagers. They're very toxic. Just toxic in general. If they don't get their way, they become Daniel Bogoli to you and start attacking you and tell you to do all that bullshit too. So most likely they all. Well, I had a friend that would always call people that they're rats and stuff like that, and they look like Shrek and stuff like that. I've never seen anything about the rights thing. Not saying that he could be wrong. But yeah. But the other thing he says that it doesn't matter who they are who they are. But sometimes I wonder why he was agreeing with Dover in the first place with the furry thing. Because I was in that call that day. Which is very confusing. He may deny that, because again, who the hell wants to be yelled at by a bunch of people from a certain community? Okay? I can understand why people will deny certain things. I've had people deny in front of me that they didn't say this, or they didn't do that, or they didn't talk about this. Trust me, I've seen it all. And so, the thing about the furry thing, now, this is when, Brandon, aka Quentin, was going through some shit with Sam. And so he decided to talk to me again, because I decided to talk to him after the lying incident. But he still needs to understand that that was not okay. And the things he's done, I'm not letting go of that, because you'd say that you're gonna change. Words, it's just words. You need to show it. Otherwise, if you don't show it, I'm never gonna believe what anyone says anymore, and that's number one. Sam doesn't understand that either. This is the reason why I have trust issues for a reason. Because of her and my ex, and all that bullshit. That's another reason. It's not just because my ex cheated on me with her. It was also because I didn't trust her either. That I did not tell her about. I only told her it was only about my ex, and that's why I have trust issues. That's kind of not just him, the reason why I have trust issues. It's also her as well. But anyways, back to the incident with the Discord call one day. Dova was in there, and Dova wanted me to talk to Brendan one day, and stuff like that, and he's like, well, I can't invite you to a call, I can invite him in the Discord call, etc. And Brandon's like, I don't want any drama, but first of all, I was not there to start anything, I just wanted to hang out with Dover, because Dover said that maybe me and him would be friends again, or whatever the fuck it was. At that point, I don't remember. But I do remember the conversation that we had in that call. Dover made a statement saying he doesn't understand why people that like to wear furry suits, it's weird. I didn't say anything because I don't really care at this point, because people say whatever they want to say about furries. I've seen a popular YouTuber talk about what furries do as well. He actually did a reaction with his brother or whoever and said there's certain things about how furries like to, what, with animals. Yeah. Yeah. He actually said that on his channel, and he's got a lot of subs. Way more than Sam could ever get. So if she goes after him, the people that subscribe to him are gonna go after Sam. Trust me, people that support a certain a person on YouTube or Twitch, they will go after you. Got their consent from a popular person that they watch. They just do it on their own. It's just how that is at these days. So, I remember that Brandon was agreeing with that conversation and stuff like that. And I didn't say anything. Again, there's two people just talking about it. And if I defend it, yeah. Is he wrong from saying that? Is it weird? Yes and no. If you want to be you and be like an animal, okay, that's one thing. If there are people out there that like to dress up in like Japanese clothes, good for you. I just get cringed out by certain things for a reason, just like mostly other people will too, and feel like it's weird. But me, if you dress like a Japanese person or dress as in Japanese style, go for it. Whatever. But if you're saying you're Asian and your family's not Asian and your dad would be like what? Let's say Mexican and your mother is American. You're not Asian. In their reality, they think they're Asian because they like anime. And Japanese people do not like you acting like you're a Japanese character, from what I've been hearing, and I did some research on, and it's kind of true. Some of them do, and some of them don't. Half of the people in Japan don't even watch anime. You understand, have to really on that level, in a way, in Japan's culture. I like Japan not just because of anime. I like the culture because it's different and it's unique, just like every other country out there that we can't go to right now because of this goddamn pandemic at this point. But yeah. But I don't care as long as you're not hurting anyone. That's number one. But the fact that you dress like in furry suits, think you're animals, I kind of see where people think it's weird. It's like me dressing like a doll and saying that I'm a doll and I'm not human and I'm never going to die. That's a little cringe. And that's coming out from me. And I know damn well I'm not a doll. I have stuff that a human would have inside bodies and everything else. But people in reality think that they don't fit in, so there's something different. You're not different. People just judge people for reasons. And people will bully and all this bullshit. Me, I've been bullied my whole life at this point. I don't really give a fuck. If people start bullying me now, I think it's a joke. I'm sorry, but to me, you're a joke if you try to bully me, because nothing phases me anyway. That's number one. And hell, I've been at so many funerals, don't even cry at that funerals either. I don't get fazed by nothing anymore. I have a dark soul. Yeah. But I don't care. I'm just a girl who collects dolls, likes anime, and hangs out with people that I actually do trust more than others for reasons. Because, yes, did they start something in the past? Yeah, but I will still let go of that. Because it's not like he broke my relationship up with my fucking ex or anything like that. Or whatever it was and started fights with me right away over stupid shit. No. They don't do that. They never started that shit either. There's a reason why I don't like certain people, okay? I target them because of certain reasons too. If I know that something's not right, I know when something's not right. The fact that they were telling people that I don't support or whatever it is, they're wrong. Okay? If I didn't support a certain community, then I would be a straight ass person and don't like females. Just saying. And I wouldn't help anybody that goes through a lot of depression and has those thoughts. I would say, oh, go for it. But I don't do that because teenagers these days don't understand they have a long life to live for. And if people are telling them that no one likes them and they're useless and shit like that, there has to be someone that they do hang out with that shows that they care for them. Let alone, I cared for somebody. I've cared for 2 people. I told them not to end their life. I told them, you have me if you need me. I told them also, I may not be the right person you should be talking to. I feel like you should either talk to a parent or a therapist or whoever could help you. But I'm still here for you if you still need to talk. Okay? There are reasons that I do help people. I'm not an asshole that people claim I am. The reason why I target someone is the only one reason she doesn't get from her thick skull at this point. It's because she targeted someone over a username, okay? And she doesn't understand that that was in the wrong. And then she's showing that people are saying that she does yell at people, and that's her personality. Number one, that's not a personality. That's like me saying that my personality is yelling at everyone every single day. No, that's not a personality. It's you just angry at someone because you lash out at someone because you have no one else to yell at. So the person in front of you in your chat is who you want to yell at. Basically is what I'm trying to say. Not sure if there's a certain word for it, but that's what I'm trying to say. So you're telling me yelling at people that I hang out with is a personality? No. Someone that gets yelled at by someone, that's how you lose friends. People do not want to deal with your anger issues. The people don't want to deal with your angers in general or being yelled at. Just saying. That's not a personality. I don't know where the fuck they heard that from. Or they made that up because they didn't want to get yelled at. Or whatever it may be, because I just don't care. But I know damn well that's not a personality. Because if that was a personality, everybody would be yelling at each other every single goddamn day. And butting heads every single day. That's not a personality. It's just that that person has anger problems. Or it could be whatever it is. But that's not a personality. She's supposed to be nice to people. And the fact that she yelled at a person over a username. I just don't understand why she's not getting that at that point. Okay? That's something I just don't understand. Okay? If someone yelled at you over your username, would you get mad at them? Would you attack them? Would you tell them politely, why are you getting mad over my name? My name does not concern you. So what if I have this name? It's not supposed to bother you. It's not supposed to bother anyone. It's a name I picked at the end of the day. Just saying. And I've seen people get mad over stupid things. I've seen way worse than that, but still. The fact that she still thinks that's okay. No. I don't yell at people over stupid usernames. I sure will never would do that. I even asked everyone in a party, two people about that. One said that that's sus, and the other one says that he would never do that because he doesn't care about a username. So, yeah. So again, I was only making a point about a username that someone yelled at. But since she is too stupid to realize that that was in the wrong, like everything else she's done in the past, she has lied about Dover. Even Dover had a conversation with me that she also lied about him as well. I have another person that doesn't like her very well either. There's a reason for it. And if people don't want to listen about that reason too, then you're blind at this point, and I don't have no time for you. Dover has told me that she yelled at him for no reason. She was controlling him, saying not to hang out with freaking Quentin. She controls people herself. She has tried to message Braxton, the kid I knew since 2016, that calls me his bestie till this day, to why he hangs out with me. He knows the truth that I wasn't there to start anything when I went to watch his stream, but she opens her mouth. She starts something, and she always has, okay? She brings people involved, and that's what she does. Because, just because it's between me and her, she'd rather has everyone being ganged up on this one person. It doesn't concern other people, it concerns about me and her, and that's it. I'm getting sick and tired of people bringing other people along like that's gonna help everything. Oh, I can have someone defend me. But at the end of the day, those people are not gonna be defending you at the end of the day. Just saying. The argument was between me and her, and she just has to bring more people into the drama that they don't need to be. She's controlling people. From what Dover told me, she was trying to get Quentin to unmod me, which, honestly, I don't really give a fuck. But that's another thing to give a hint that she is telling people what to do. First of all, it's Quentin's channel. He does whatever the fuck he wants. If he mods someone you don't like, tough. It doesn't even concern you. It's like me modding someone that she doesn't like. And if she said that to me, I would say no. Because it's my channel, I do what I want. Brandy may not see that, but I sure do. She's done it before. Just saying. She's done it multiple times. People don't know this because they don't open their fucking eyes some more about the situation that's really going on. Dover has told me a bunch of shit about her, and it's turns out to be true. She has lied about Dover in front of my face, saying that he asked for nudes, and that was never fucking true. The girl just lies about every single thing that she could get. And when she claims that she's got memory loss, and says she doesn't remember those things, you have to realize there's people that do not have memory loss, and they will remember those things, and did witness these things of what she's done towards Brandon, or anyone else, or Dover. Hell, even Gamer. As much as I don't like Gamer. But yes, she's done all this bullshit. But again, nobody's gonna, listen to certain people because it's whatever, right? You rather listen to someone because she's putting a puppy dog eyes and saying that she did nothing wrong. When I have screenshots from Dover, when I have screenshots from freaking Braxton showing me that what she was doing with my ex, when my ex is telling me she was taking off her pants in the car, there is a lot of things I'm starting to realize that she could be lying to me that whole time, and I felt like she was doing it out of revenge, and at the time, I still didn't like her. That's another thing. I still didn't like her because of the Facebook incident. So yeah, she will claim she doesn't remember that. But again, she remembers when her ex was doing some bullshit in that goddamn group. So I know damn well she remembers all other things. Which is really interesting when she remembers that type of shit and she doesn't even remember the bad things. That just gives me another red flag too. Because she's claiming that she can remember all of these things until her memory doesn't want to remember these things anymore. But you seem to remember what your ex seemed to do to you when you were dating him, and the stuff that he was sending photos of hurting himself and shit like that. You remember that, but you don't want to remember the things you've done in the past that was bad. It seems suspicious to me, to be honest. And there are reasons why I didn't want to talk to her after I first met her on Facebook, because she yelled at me for no apparent reason. Over fucking the conversation me and Bryce was talking in the group when it was not fair for her and her ex-boyfriend was doing it. It was that, and then I hated her for that reason. And then she's saying bad shit about me to Braxton, saying that I wasn't a good friend. There was that too. Braxton will tell me things, and she's not even aware of that. Braxton has sent me pictures of her fucking profile on Instagram. Thinking that like, I never cared about that situation, but how I knew that she was dating a Boost was because of Braxton. Thank God forbid. And then Braxton kept bringing it up, saying that she keeps going off in on relationships. Okay? I didn't care about that whole situation either way, but Braxton kept bringing it up at that time. So, and at that point, again, Braxton will tell me shit. Will let me listen to conversations between him and Sam. And she doesn't even realize that. She's not that bright. Just to say. And the fact that she's still continuing talking about the drama shit, I moved on. That's the funny part. I fucking moved on. I haven't made a video on it for like a while. Because I fucking moved on. I hidden the videos. Because YouTube doesn't do shit anyway. They don't really report any videos and take them down. I privated them. So those videos, if you think they were deleted, no, they're still there. They're just privated. So, and if she's still talking about the drama shit in groups, that's how you know she likes the drama. Okay? If she still mentions about it, there you go. If she still talks about me, there you go. She's telling people I'm a drama seeker. I'm not a drama seeker. I'm just telling the truth that's supposed to be told correctly of what she's done in the past. Okay? And what people have told me in the past. What my ex said about what was going on in the call. There was that too. So yeah. I would believe my ex over her saying that she never done those things because she told people she wasn't sexual in a certain way or talking like that in a certain way, but when I was on Discord, whoever that person was saying some sexual shit that I had to erase some part out of broadcast because that's not allowed on YouTube. So yeah, there are a lot of things that nobody understands what the hell is really going on. She pissed me off. Sam literally fucking pissed me off for the last time. Same with Quentin. But not as much as her. She had started a drama with me from day one when I first met her. And there was no need for her to yell at me for no apparent reason. Because she was lucky when I first met her, I would have cussed her ass out. I'm not even kidding. I don't tolerate that shit. But since I didn't know her, I was showing that I was the better person in some way. Did not yell at her back. But she yelled at me. Because me and Braxton was talking in a group, which was not fair to do for those two, her and her ex, to talk in a Facebook group for 30 or 60 messages left. I had to mute my phone because of that. And I decided to unmute my phone and talk to Braxton on that same group. She yelled at me. And then her ex was sitting there laughing like that was fucking hilarious. So yeah. It's like, I remember every single thing. Even Braxton remembers it. I had that conversation with him. He fucking remembers it too. I'm not making it up. Me and him literally had that conversation. And he also still remembers it. So, I'm not lying, and I've never fucking lied not goddamn once. The fact that she's trying to make me look bad and say that I'm a liar is hilarious to me, because again, I never lie to anybody. I've never lied to one person, not goddamn once. So, people can believe whatever they want because it's the internet, okay? 2, I don't join communities on the internet. Except for the dolls community. That's basically it. I don't join the gay community. I don't join the drag community. I don't join anything else but the doll community, and that's fucking it. And it's not on Facebook either. I don't join Facebook communities because Facebook kind of sucks in a way. But, yeah. So there's that. I don't think I've ever joined any community. I just keep to myself for a reason. Because people like her tries to ruin people's days, had bullied fucking Brandon over the months, and thinks that, okay, at the end of the day, we're being friends, and then starts fights with him again, and then apologizes again. It's like back and forth. And then finally, they finally ended it. But who knows if she's gonna start doing the same shit to him again. When that shit happens, it's gonna happen. And then she tells me that Brandon yells at her, and Brandon tells me she yells at him, and it's just a fucking mess. I feel like those two shouldn't even be friends either at this point as well, because those two butts heads too sometimes. It's never freaking present. And then you have her saying that she's unfriends him because he's being weird. Aren't you supposed to be a person that supports anyone even if they're weird? Doesn't matter if they're weird or not. I've seen weirder. I've seen people getting married to a fake anime character. I've seen people get married to a mannequin. I've seen people get married to a doll. I've seen weirder. Brandon doesn't take the cake of being weird. So I don't know what the fuck she's telling me that he was being weird and that's why she unfriended him so many times. You're supposed to be the type of community that supports anyone even if they'll have their weird, freaky weirdness or being different. I was trying to think of Monster High, but I didn't think that it was going to turn out the way it was going to be out. I was about to probably say freaky flaws and all, but I don't think that would work for a sentence, but yeah. So yeah. And right there to me, it tells me you don't really support people that are being weird or themselves. If you can't handle Brandon from being weird, then you can't handle people being weird in general. I can't handle anyone that's weird, normal, or just being silly, or just being different. Being short, being tall, being really thin, a loner, and I could try to talk to the people that are loners if they want to talk. I try, no matter what it is, I will still try to talk to those people. Just saying. So again, I've moved on from this drama shit, and it sounds like from what Dova has told me, she has not. She still brings up the drama, she still talks about it. If she still talks about it in groups, there you go. There's my proof that she still doesn't get over it. She may not make videos of it, but if she talks about it in groups, I know. Dova tells me shit too. If it's in fucking goddamn Discord, or if it's on freaking Quentin's goddamn Twitch, I will know, because someone will fucking tell me. Even though I moved on from it. Just saying. But yeah. I've been just doing my own thing. I've been playing video games. I've been hanging out with Braxton. I've been having fun with freaking in the parties and doing my own thing. Watching YouTube, whatever it is. Rearranging my dolls, rearranging whatever I have in my room so it's not a humongous mess. What does she do? If she's still talking about this stupid bullshit, that tells you she likes fucking drama. I haven't been talking about it for like I don't know how many days now, and I moved on from it because I just have. So, do I still hate Sam? Absolutely. Am I still pissed off at Quentin? Absolutely. But I will not let that shit go and ruin my whole day and every single day of my life. I move on from it. I'm older than both of them. I'm 27 years old. My birthday is in fucking March. I'll be fucking 28 years old. And those two are people that like to start pity-ass drama. Not much as Sam, but Quentin does somewhat lies, and that's some pity shit there. She has started bullshit a lot beforehand. Maybe before she was in a big community. If she was in this big community, then they fucking don't even know that she did all this shit. But just saying, she has. And I'm not the only one that has witnessed the stupid bullshit that she's done. Dova has too. Fucking Dova was trying to make a plan with some girl to fucking spy on fucking Sam. As much as I hate that bitch, I would not waste my fucking time and energy to do that shit. Sorry, Dova, but I am not doing that shit. Why don't you do that yourself? Because I know damn well she fucking had my ex cheat on me with her dumbass. And she thought it was hilarious because I remember that voice message that, Braxton played for me on Instagram. Because again, Braxton shares every conversation with her and him. I don't know why, but he does. It's kind of funny to me. Because the conversation I remember when me and him first joined a party. Me and him had a conversation, and I told him, I wasn't here, okay, because this was 100% true. I wasn't there on his stream to start any drama or bring him involved in drama. Sam did that. I don't know why, but Sam did that. She's trying to get a lot of people to go against me for no apparent reason. It's kind of fucking hilarious. But I know Braxton wouldn't do nothing, because Braxton knows me longer than her. So there you go. Okay? And Braxton shared the thing saying, why are you hanging out with Gothic? And whatever the fuck it was. I'm like, that's hilarious because I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to control people by telling people not to hang out with me. when she sits there on her fat ass telling people that I control people and tell people what to do, I'm the complete opposite. She's doing it. She's trying to make herself look like she's the better person and me looking like the bad person. Did I say the shit that I said in the videos? Oh, goddamn yes, for a fucking reason, because she pissed me off. But I will never tell anyone to stop hanging out with someone, control them, tell them what to do on their channels, tell them to unmod someone, stop hanging out with someone. I will not do that. Okay? I have even confronted Braxton to tell him to tell me the truth, and he has. Have I ever told him, and if I ever told you, aka him, have I ever told you that, did I ever, tell you to stop hanging out with this person or this or that? And he said no, truthfully. I even said that to his friend that he hangs out with. And he said the same exact thing. Because I don't do that. I don't tell people what to do. They have a free will to do whatever the fuck they want. Okay? I've never told anyone to unmod someone. That's number one. Because it's their channel, they can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't own it. They own it. 2, I don't control people from telling people to stop hanging out with somebody because that's not my business to tell people what to do. Unless they are complaining about that person and are saying they don't want to hang out with that person, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Because I don't understand those type of people. But they still hang out with these people. Whatever. 2, if people make fun of furries, I don't understand why certain people are hanging out with them too. Just saying. People will never change. They have to show that as proof. Words speak louder. Well, actions speak louder than words is what I should say. So, there's that too. She has told also Dover Clan what to do. Those are the 2 screenshots I had in the video. Because Dover has full-on screenshots of the whole conversation. Those 2 screenshots are not all of that conversation. He has way more than those 2 screenshots that I had in the video. She did tell him that stop hanging out with Quentin. He just said, alright, just, he doesn't listen to nobody. Not even her. And then she has fought with him. He has proof of that too. If you people do not believe me, that's fine. But when I have Dova telling me that she was attacking him for no apparent reason, and then you have Quentin that I had to deal with to help him out because of her being a bitch towards him too, and then yelling at me when I first met her, and then other drama shit, and I'm sure she's yelled at Braxton before too. It's like, dude, there's just something awfully not right. Yelling at people is not a personality. I don't know where you've heard that from, because if that was a personality, then you have a personality of being an asshole every single day of your life. Just saying. My personality is me trying to be nice as best as I can, and if you piss me off, you piss me off. That doesn't mean that's a personality. It just means you're pissing me off. When people say that they like you for a personality, they usually mean that they have to be nice to people, don't judge people, don't yell at people, and everything else in that order. But when you yell at somebody for no apparent reason, over a username, or just in general, then this is something not right. And you're saying it's a personality, which is also something just doesn't make any sense. I don't know what to say. It's not a personality. I don't know where you're hearing that from. Personality is to be kind and so if you And I don't. I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. It's just, I don't know. But you should understand that. Showing proof doesn't prove me at all, because I really don't care about the damn proof. That just shows me she's trying to be more of an asshole to show that she's, oh, I got proof. I'm more of a bitch to show proof. That's just saying. And there's a reason why I don't like her. There's a reason why I don't like her. When I see drag queens dressed as, females, I will call them a she. This is not me being homophobic, because I'm not. It's just if I see, say, Jeffree Star, he doesn't care if he's called a he or a she, because he doesn't care. He doesn't get mad at that. People have asked him that question before. And he answered it, I believe, on a Q&A or something. I forget what it was. But I remember he replied to it, and he said that... It said, what would you rather be called, a she or a he? And he said, doesn't matter. You can call me he, she, or both. It doesn't matter to me. He doesn't get mad. There's a reason why I like Jeffree Star, even though at the same time I can't stand him sometimes, because all he does is care about his makeup product at some points. I don't know why he only cares about that, but that's what he does. But again, Jeffree Star can be a nice dude and doesn't care about no one but himself half the time, and that's good. Just honestly. Shane Dawson, obviously a PEDO because of things he said about children. Still on YouTube, by the way. It's kind of, weird. But he doesn't really do much on YouTube as much. He did, something on October. But he didn't do anything else. I don't remember what was the thing on October, which I decided not to watch because, again, he was also doing some racist stuff too in the older videos he's done. He private those because he knew he was getting backlash because of those. And then don't get me started on Davi Vanity from Blood on the Dance Floor. Another PEDO. I watch these type of videos of people talking about these situations because they're drama channels that talk about that they haven't been in prison yet, they haven't been in this, they haven't arrested. Dami Verdi got the easy way out, saying that he didn't know how old the girl was and didn't get arrested for it. But you could see that he knew. If you saw the shit that he says in his live that he had at the time, talking about female, tell the girls to give him the bras and stuff like that, or coming over their house and other stuff I don't want to get into, but yeah. There's just a lot of stuff. And I'm sorry if you hear the things in the background. I can't control that. They all should be in their rooms, but they're not. I don't know why they're in the kitchen. But yeah. I think that's the thing. I don't support PEDOs because I just don't. I watch these people that's on YouTube catching predators, the PP catchers or catching predators, whatever the YouTuber names would be. And when they get caught, these predators, they lie. They lie about why they were there, or they were not really gonna do anything. But then when you have these conversations on the phone, they still try to deny it. In this case, Quentin, yeah. But again, I moved on, but it's like, those screenshots are real. Sam supports him, meaning that he did got away with dating a 10-year-old child. Just saying, okay? Those screenshots are real, and they were not fake. Kiwi came up to me, confronted me, and told me the truth, what the fuck was going on. So yeah. And that's why I said she supports PDOs, because she's hanging out with Quentin, okay? He got away with hanging out with or dating a 10-year-old boy. And he enabled a 10-year-old boy by getting him a PSN card. It's weird to me. I don't care if it's a family member, but if you are just friends and they're 10 years old and you met them in the internet, no. But again, this is something off. And Sam always tries to defend people that don't really like her sometimes. It's just also something that's really interesting too. My ex did not like her, okay? When she leaves parties and it's just me, him, and his friend Lucifer, they talk shit about her. 100%. I don't tell her shit because I don't care if they talk shit about her. I really don't. If it's Braxton, I can't say anything because it's two of them against me. But when it comes to her, I honestly just don't give a shit. They say that she's annoying, she hangs out with kids, and I don't understand why. It's just a thing that they don't like when people hang out with kids. That's their problems too, I don't understand. And so, yeah, they had not really good things to say. And then after the incident that, me and my ex broke up, she made a video saying that my ex was a good person, but I love how you say that when he was talking shit about you, and you didn't even know that. And I was in the party when he said that. But okay. And then you have, like, Quentin saying stuff about her because she was starting shit. Like, again, she doesn't realize people do talk shit behind her back, and I never say it because it's not my business to say it to her face. It's theirs. And if they want to say it to her face, they can say it to her face. If they don't, they don't. It's not my business to say it. Oh, they were talking shit to you about you behind your back. What's she gonna do? Yell at them? And what's gonna happen is they're gonna yell at her or they're gonna block her. Either way, that it makes it no better. So, just saying. So, and then she said in a call one day that my ex was talking to her, saying, did she know my username lately? That doesn't sound like my ex would ask that at all. Like, I don't think he would care about me anyway. He's got tons of people he hangs out with. He can give less shit about me in the first place. Since that man is a goddamn cheater after all. My friends didn't fucking like him, for crying out loud, for a reason. For reasons that he is a cheater. 2, he just talks shit about people anyway. There was that too. He has talked shit about my friend that I know in real life. So there's that too. So don't sit there and act like you know someone when you don't, when they sit there and talk about you behind your back. Because they won't say it to your face. And it's not my business to say it and tell you that they're saying that to their face. Behind your back. Because it's not my business. So. But I will tell Braxton, because Braxton I knew, again, for a very long time. He may not like that, what did they have to say about him, but, he'll probably confront them, and they will probably say it to his face, and there you go. But I don't think the Lucifer and my ex would say it to her face. I don't know why. And if she did start anything, Lucifer would DDoS her in a heartbeat. Because Lucifer is a DDoSer and has equipment for that shit. He actually told me that it takes a long time to take all the hacking equipment and put it together and like fucking put it all together and then set it up and shit like that. So he does know what he's talking about when it comes to the hacking shit. So I've actually hanged out with a fucking hacker or two. And then Marsh, aka my ex, would do something to hack people because they pissed me off. I never told him to do shit like that, but he does it anyway. You know what? It made me kind of happy when he did that. I don't know why. Yeah, I have a dark soul. I'll tell you that. But again, when people piss me off, yeah, that's not a personality. It's me having anger issues for a reason, and people just pushes it every single day. And when you don't understand why they're fucking mad at you, you will one way or another. And if you don't understand why they're yelling at you, there is no reason to be yelling at you. They just yell at you. There was a reason why I yelled at a girl because she kept bullying Braxton. That girl left PlayStation because of me. And she even admitted to one of my friends that she was afraid of me. So yeah. Good riddance to her. Don't tolerate her stupid shit. And then one of our friends found a photo of her and then was making fun of her. The people I hang out with, I swear. But they only made fun of her because she was catfishing people and then pretending she was cutting herself, and she wasn't. She was using some artist's realistic cuts from like a website or some shit for movies and pretending that was hers. So yeah. So again, those people like her deserve to get yelled at. And then when people freaking piss me off, they piss me off again. Like, you don't understand the person that has anger issues until you witness that they just yell at you. Because either you're just, pissing them off very easily, and you don't realize it. But that's not a personality. It's just them being pissed off at you. And a lot of people pissed me off since day one I got the PS4. I even told Braxton, I know me and him had fights on and off, but at the end of the day I do still care for him. And I still do. He was the first friend I ever met and had on PlayStation 4 since 2016. That's never gonna fucking change. Until this day, he calls me bestie. I'm grateful for that. I really am. I don't think he ever called Sam bestie. One of his friends I think was getting a little sus about it. But And Braxton was like saying, I met her in 2016, right? And he's like, I don't care. The fact that she's your bestie. So yeah. like, I still find him as a bestie as well. Because again, we've been friends for a very long time. And that's never gonna fucking change. It doesn't matter if we're on the PS5, Xbox, or whenever he decides to get into another console. Or PC. One way or another, we would still be friends at the end of the day. And so far, there hasn't been any drama. No mention of drama. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, I don't bring up any drama. I don't talk about the fucking drama. The people that want to talk about the drama is the one that wants to continue it. And bring it everywhere they go. When I joined Braxton's stream, she was doing it. I didn't. The funny thing as well, she never talked to Braxton when she was talking to me. The fact all of a sudden that me and her are not friends again, she's talking to Braxton, is really, really weird and sus to me. So yeah, I even told her the same thing. It's kind of weird that you're talking to Braxton. And I even straight up told him, I didn't want to bring any drama. It was just between me and her, and that's it. I didn't want to bring it up and tell you anything was going on. Because I don't want it. I didn't want to do that. But she did it. So again, I don't bring up drama everywhere I fucking go. If it's between me and this one person, I don't fucking bring up people and bring back up like a pussy. Like she is. She brings back up because she's too of a wuss to handle it herself. End of the story. I may have been there for Brandon, but he at least, stood up for himself half the fucking time. And he wasn't a pussy about it when it came to fighting with her, aka Sam. He made a video about the situation and everything else. So there's something. So again, I moved on. If she still talks about it, she hasn't. Again. So, I moved on. I'm not gonna talk about it. If she still talks about it, she hasn't moved on. Okay? I support anybody. The fact that she says I don't is a humongous lie. She just wants people to mistreat others. And that's not what the game community would do, or any of the other community would do. If they start targeting, it shows you're not a good person in general. I was making the point of what was going on when I been friends with her. When fucking Brandon, aka Quentin, was friends with her. When everybody was telling me shit about her. When my ex was talking shit about her in general. I was making my points. When Dover showed me screenshots, told me what she's done to him. Yeah. I'm not the only person that witnessed her drama shit. Has been yelled at, or targeted, or attacked, or having people being controlled. Because I don't control people. I don't tell people what to do. I never have, and I never will. The fact that she tells people what to do is kind of funny, because that's controlling right there. Because people are modded and she doesn't like it, that's tough. Just saying. But again, Brandon, aka Quentin, is an adult. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But if he listens to her, she got what she wants. She's a puppet master at this point of trying to control him. Just saying. So yeah. That's what I'm gonna say. Because again, I fucking moved on. And I thought I would talk about this because Adova has told me and sent me something about to Sam. So again, I do have people that tell me things and show me things. Just saying. This is not a lie. And this is the truth. Again, Dova does not like Sam. Okay? He never did. The fact that she targeted him before is the reason why he hates her. Is the reason why he will tell me things about her. Okay? Braxton will tell me shit about Sam too. If he has a conversation with her, he will ask me, do you want to hear what she said? And I will actually say yes. Because he will share it. So yeah. People will tell me things. Will let me know that my name's being mentioned. So there you go. So, I'm going to end this video now. Because it's a long ass video. So yeah.